How's it going, YouTube? Jamie the Kid 00 here, coming at you guys with another one of my fun deck profiles that I've been testing out recently. Those of you who know me will know that I go to a Sunday locals occasionally, where all of us agree to basically play fun decks. And those of you who follow Alter Reality Games will know that Jeff Jones recently released an article talking about a deck that he'd been testing, called Gogogo Ghost deck, or Gogogo Zombies. And I thought it was a really fun idea, and I really wanted to test it. So I built the deck because I had everything and I borrowed a few things. So there are a few missing cards in this deck that I will explain. But I built the deck and tested it today. Sadly, I did actually... this is going to sound awful. I did actually lose the 3 games that I played with this. But against the X-Saber player, round 1 that I played... this deck was incredibly good. He only won game 2. I had game 2 on him, except he had the Crow to my Reborn. If the Reborn had resolved, I would have been able to do the Gogogo Ghost play and win, but he had a Crow to that play, and game 3 he just killed me. And then rounds 2 and 3, I played against decks that could vastly outspeed this. I played against Dragunities and Junk Doppel Quasar, in which case I got Quasar, and the Dragunity player had Ravine games 1 and 2. But this deck has a major weakness against really fast decks. If you don't have your Trags and Threatening Roars and ways to slow down fast decks, this will lose. So I had a bad track record with it, but in theory it is incredible. It was really fun, but to be fair, some of my hands were really quite subpar. So I'm going to get into the list and we're going to talk about how it works, but I must say, again, all credit for this list, bar one change, goes entirely to Jeff Jones. This is by no means my deck. So... we're going to start off with 2 Gogogo Ghosts. This is integral for your new combos. This is a brand new card out of Cosmo Blazer, and its effect reads, if this card is special summoned, of course by any means, you can target 1 Gogogo Golem in your graveyard, special summon that target in face-up defense position, then change this card to defense position. You can only use the effect of Gogogo Ghost once per turn. He's a basic 1900 4-star beta, he's a Dark Fury Lure of Darkness, and he's a zombie. So you've got to bear all those facts in mind. But this guy is basically the card that enables all of our big combos to go off. So we're playing 2 Gogogo Ghost. Then, because we have to, we're playing 2 copies of Gogogo Golem. This is the card which Gogogo Ghost is going to revive. Golem, for those of you who don't know, has the effect of once per turn, this face-up defense position card cannot be destroyed by battle. But to be fair, it really doesn't matter. That effect is something that you will hardly use. Otherwise, you will just use it as an 1800 beta. The main objective is to either have this in hand to discard for your zombie masters, or have it engraved for Gogogo Ghost to start reviving, because you can, late game, abuse Gogogo Ghost to get free Xyzes all day, just by constantly reviving Gogogo Ghost. That's what this deck does. And then, the 2 cards that enable the big plays of the deck are 2 copies of Zombie Master. Zombie Master revives your Ghost, which revives your Golem. That is the player that you can explain. So basically, the main player of this deck, which I will explain now, is Shockmaster. So, say this is your grave. Your grave has Gogogo Ghost in grave. You have a Golem and a Zombie Master in hand. You summon your Zombie Master, send your Golem to get your Ghost. Ghost's effect activates, reviving your Golem, and then you've got 3 guys on board. You can feel free to then Xyz for good old, if I can find it, Shockmaster. So this deck makes Shockmaster a lot, off of 1 card and a discard. So that's the objective of this deck, is to make Shockmaster really quite often. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it's a cool gimmick that zombies can pull off now. So that's those monsters so far. Let's continue with the deck profile. So the rest of the deck is basically stuff that enables that play, and either boosts that play or concentrates on keeping you alive until then. Then, to carry on, I played triple Goblin Zombie. I had to borrow one, so this is a 3rd Goblin Zombie. Goblin Zombie is basically your way to get your Ghosts and your Zombie Masters to your hand as quickly as possible. It can search almost every zombie in this deck, bar 1 card. Yeah, 1 zombie. But the things you'll mainly be searching are your Zombie Masters and your Gogogo Ghosts. But they're integral to the deck's plays. Then the deck plays a lot of one-offs. Jeff Jones played 1 Pyramid Turtle, which I can see the reasoning behind this. I'd like to bump this up, but the deck does lack quite a bit of space. There's quite a lot that you have to play. Pyramid Turtle was really interesting. It was really great when it was first turn set, and you had like the Foolish to send the stuff to set you up for turn 2. So you would set this, get your Zombie Master when it was killed, Foolish Burial your Ghost or your Golem, and then discard a Golem or a Ghost from your hand, and you're rolling. But It was alright. I just wish I'd drawn it more, so I wish I played more of this. Then Jeff Jones played one Blue-Blooded Oni. I personally didn't like Blue-Blooded Oni, but that's because I was getting run over very quickly. Blue-Blooded Oni is in here for the plays in which you will go Shockmaster off Book of Life, or in plays where you just haven't used your normal summon. You can get this guy out when you have an Xyz monster out. This is basically a zombie master without the need to discard. You can just drop this, detach an Xyz material from one of your Xyzes that you've already brought out, and go get your Gogogo Ghost and get your Gogogo Golem. That's the plays that I see with this card, and I got them off in testing, but I didn't get them off today. I just drew this dead a lot. So, I mean, I might cut this. It's a win more card in my opinion. Like, if you can make your plays, you can usually push for wins anyway. Like, you're usually in a winning position if you're going to use this anyway. So I guess it's win more for me, but I like it. I see the premise. One Mizuki, this is zombies. Mizuki should be self-explanatory. And again, you can use Mizuki to trigger off your Gogogo Ghost plays. One Plague Spreader, it's Plague Spreader. And one Reaper. Jeff Jones chose not to play Reaper. I really thought the deck could need Reaper, because it needs to stall out when it just doesn't have ways around faster decks. So I played the Reaper, and it was good. The Reaper was really good to add. So that's the one-off zombie components. Then the rest of the deck is basically staying alive and getting to what you need. So you play double Card Trooper, because it's zombies, and Trooper is just good. It's a good 19k, and it gets you 4 cards into the deck, 3 mills and 1 draw, and with this deck you don't care, you just want to get to the stuff quickly. So the milled stuff is fine. Double Maxi, I didn't like these. I kept on drawing them after my opponent had made Quasar, or after my opponent had gone off with X-Sabers or Dragonies, so that was sad face. Double Trag, I drew one of these once, when I had 1 card in hand, so these were dead. I really like the premise behind these should have kept me alive, these should have been really good, but they were just never live. I never drew them. And then one Dark Arm Dragon. I top decked this to win Game 1 against X-Sabers because I had a Goblin Zombie on field and a Black Ship, and I killed my opponent's Full Helm, attacked with the Goblin Zombie into one of his monsters, which made this live. I got a Search for the Zombie Master, played the Dad, removed everything but the Gogogo Ghost that was in grave, and then next turn, when he committed a lot of resources to get over the Dark Arm Dragon, I then went Zombie Master, Gogogo Ghost, Shockmaster game. So it was good. It was good. Then for the spells, which is basically what the majority of the rest of the deck is. Play one Reborn. This is especially good with Gogogo Ghost, but it is Reborn as well. One Dark Hole and one Storm. Again, the self-explanatory triad. Continuing with the one-offs, we played one Mind Control because we played Plague Spreader and Fours. And the Plague Spreader is so accessible with this deck. This is almost always going to produce a Synchro monster. One Foolish Burial, because it's zombies. Long story short, there's so much stuff in this you want to Foolish. One Allure, I found the Allure alright, but there's a lot of the time, a lot of stuff I didn't want to banish. So I might actually cut this, because a lot of the stuff I just wanted to have in hand. I mean, it gets rid of the dead Gogogo Ghost, I guess. But I didn't really like the Allure that much. I often found myself having a hard decision of what to banish. That's the one-off stuff. Then we play Double Duality to get to stuff. It's really good with Card Trooper turn 1. Sometimes it was a little bit dead, but sometimes it was really good. So it's a very Marmite kind. Then for the 3 elves, we played 3 MST, just to get your plays off. And 3 Book of Life, because the deck needs to Book of Life those Zombie Masters. One of the reasons why I lost to X-Sabers was he bottomless both on Zombie Masters. And I just lost. Because he had bottomless both times, which was really sad. I didn't think he'd have both, but he had both. So the Book of Life became dead then, but they were good. They were good in some place. I really liked them. I definitely still play 3. They never clogged. Then for the trap lineup, we played 3 T-Raw. This was really good. This is a card that I find is really good if you know how to use it. If you don't know how to use it, you will think it's really bad. But this was literally something that I held until I was literally on like 1,000 life points. And then I'd start setting these. So when your opponent would make the final pushes or they'd make their OTKs, you did have the T-Raw ready. And then the last trap that I played was Double Torrential, because you don't mind losing stuff when you're playing zombies, because you can get it all back. And I keep saying that's why I played this. It's not why I played it. I copied this list, but I understand the mentality of like every card that's in here, even though I hardly play zombies. The extra deck is about 12 cards because it's missing stuff, because I had to give stuff back. But the extra deck was, for the Synchros, 1 Catastor. There should be a Gaianite and a Revive King Hades in here, but they were given back. So Revive King Hades was really good in theory. And then a Scrap Dragon. That's all the Synchros that this deck played. Because it's a Shockmaster spam, the deck played Double Shockmaster. Again, just really easy to get out. I only made 1 all day, but that was because I was busy getting just destroyed by speed decks. Then the deck just plays loads of generic 4s. I didn't actually copy the extra deck of Jeff Jones because I had to build the extra deck when I was there, because I made this at 11:30 Saturday night, so I was kind of tired, so I didn't build the extra deck until I was there, and it was really random. So there's a purple imperative, one black ship because I was allowed to use black ship today, because we don't normally allow it in Europe, but I was allowed it. This was really good. I made loads. It's a really good card. I can't wait for it to come out of here. Abyss Dweller, which was dead. Maze Stroke, never made it. Gogogo Cowboy, really good in theory, but again, I never made it. Utopia, I made this, and it really wrecked X-Sabers when I made it. And then double Diamond Direwolf, because you can make 3 Xyzes without even using your normal summon in this deck, quite a lot. So you can make Direwolf pop stuff for free, like off of a Book of Life. So I thought, why not? I did use 1, but I never made 2, but I was glad to have the option for 2 if I needed them. But otherwise, I think that's about everything I want to talk about with this deck. Props to Jeff Jones for coming up with this, because it's crazy. It was really good fun. But otherwise, I wouldn't play it competitively yet. It was definitely a lot of fun, and I look forward to more crazy builds that he comes up with, because I really like his ideas. But otherwise, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you've got any questions about how anything works, feel free to message me. I will probably link the ARG article in the description below, so you guys can go read up on it. And otherwise, it's been Jamie the Kid 00 with another bit of a fun deck. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.